These are the ingredients that you're going to use. 1 whole box of instant non-fat dry milk. There's 25.6 ounces here. Then we have unsweetened cocoa, and there's 4 1/4 cups here. This is a chocolate drink mix that you would use with milk. And there's 4 cups here. This is a non-dairy cream, and you can buy 1 pound of it. That's what the recipe calls for. You can use the whole thing. And this is 1 cup of powdered sugar. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut off this lid a little bit. That little spout in the front will do nothing but make me crazy. So now don't laugh at my food processor. Because I've been using it for years, and it's very temperamental. It only works if I push backwards on this. That's how I turn it on and off. So I'm just running it through for a moment. I'll go ahead and finish that up. Now I have a little damp paper towel underneath my bowl, so when I stir it a little later with the whisk, it will not slide around. That's my 1 cup of powdered sugar. And I'll use my big spoon to go ahead and put that through. You don't have to use that much sugar. You can always add a little bit more cocoa, the unsweetened cocoa also. Want a little bit more chocolatey. Is the creamer. So that's that for all your ingredients. And you can just take this whisk and just start stirring it, whisking it a little bit. Somebody taught me once, if you start in the center, that's usually the best way to stir something. He was making spaghetti sauce, and he was so proud of knowing that. I never forgot. Seems to work really well. I don't know if I've created a cloud here, if you can see me here. I'm going under and I'm just kind of shaking through to see that it's all mixed together. And that's really all there is to this. I'm just going to store some of this in a wide mouth jelly jar, canning jar. I'm going to bring some to work with me. Put it in the kitchen, everybody can enjoy it. Maybe I'll bring a container of like Ready Whip or something so people, and marshmallows so everybody can. This is the coldest time of the year. We'll use this large container for storage, and I'll put some on my kitchen counter so I don't have this big container around. You know, I'll give some to my sister. It's after Christmas, but it is very cold. We're in Pittsburgh, and it was 0 degrees the last few days. I'll hang the directions on there, or put them with a black Sharpie, and 1/3 of a cup in 8 ounces of water. I have some marshmallows, little mini marshmallows, or whipped cream if you like. I have a little coffee. This little coffee scoop will be really perfect in here. I measured it, it's 1/3 cup. Okay, so there's 1/3 of a cup, and this is 8 ounces of hot water, and this is a regular size mug, and you're going to see if you do measure your water that this comes like 1.5 inches from the top. So be careful when you are measuring your water and you pull a mug out of the cupboard, that honestly it's not a full mug, which is good because there's a lot of powder. It gives you room to stir your cocoa. Cocoa is one of my favorite things. I actually like it better than coffee. I'm going to try it before I add marshmallows. So it dissolved very nicely. And it looks like it really has some texture to it, you know? It's like it's very rich. And you see, it looks very nice. So we'll try that. Oh, that is good. I could drink that every morning for breakfast. And because there's the milk in it, it gives you some extra protein. I often will make a milk-based drink. Excuse me, with some marshmallows in. A few. And if I don't have time to eat something, I'll drink something that has, like I'll heat up a cup of milk, and I will add a teaspoon of coffee to it or something, because milk is a wonderful snack based on the protein and carbohydrate. It will certainly get you through a few hours, like any snack would. But that's another video. Well, thank you for joining me today, and I'll be with you soon. Bye. That's so good.